With a new patch comes a whole lot of new questions. Starting on the side of Kongdoo Panthera, Bdosin going to be in there as well. Otherwise, a lot of familiar faces, and that DPS line will still be just as formidable as it was previously. That final, you can go back and pretty much watch a Birdring highlight reel, Papa Smith.
And they don't allow the 6-ult push.
Yeah, not opting in for that switch over as there's the pulse bomb. Birdring does find Quartermain in the backline, so nice stick. We'll see whether he can actually win this one as there's the Tracer battle being won, and Birdring proving himself once again to be that dominant Tracer force.
Yeah, Birdring never has to prove himself totally. This guy is a star.
Birdring already with another pick onto Quartermain though. Did use
no one's going to shut down Rascal.
No, just standing here free hitting. TacVisor giving him all of that accuracy, and that is 3 picks already. Waka Waka helping out D.Va, trying to get what he wants done, but he's not going to be able to. And Bdosin actually able to pick out his opposite number in Dance as well as that Dragon Blading Genji.
And that's going to be it. Kongdoo Panthera going to win our first map. Great stuff.
First Doomfist hover, here goes Rascal.
And Rascal is the guy we expect to play. Has been quite public about the fact that he wants to play it. And yep, opens on the Doomfist. We got it finally, Atlas.
Yep, finally. So
they'll have basically everything up on the support side, but Rascal is being slow to get his first media strike.
Yeah, actually does punch away the pesky monkey, waiting for that flanking maneuver. Barriers have been thrown out now as D.Va's actually taken down. Good punch comes in from Rascals. Yeah, there's the meteor strike, looking for the right target. Not necessarily hitting too many, but Uncia almost lost the Lucio from that one.
The fact that he couldn't kill Quartermain meant the sound barrier came out, so no further people fall apart from Dance. Need to get the flip soon.
Yeah, they're trying to get over there. You got 75%, so 3/4 of the way through. Uncia still staying alive on this point for the moment, but it's just Quartermain trying to bounce his way around. The uppercut did come in. Looks like we should be able to get this flip relatively soon, but it's good space being bought by Uncia.
Yeah, it's good delay here. You always want to delay to 99% and guarantee basically one flip will decide the map. So for now, just trickling in, trying to get to that 99, probably not going to quite.
But that seems to be fine for Kongdoo Uncia as we're still ticking things up for Kongdoo Panthera. The flip wants to be coming in as now we've got the investment of the Transcendence. Bdosin is going to throw it out and immediately get picked by D.Va. Just cuts him down. Birdring trying to do what he can, but it seems to be not enough because D.Va doesn't even need the Dragon Blade. Once again, you've got the ult coming out. Yeah, Meteor Strike coming in, but not hitting the targets that he wants. Waka Waka is also going to fall down as we've still got it ticking up for Kongdoo Panthera, but may not be for too much longer.
Yeah, exactly. Atlas are going to pick it up here, and they're already at 97% to start. So sure, Birdring's going to be able to start the delay. Daily in position as well. Let's see if Panthera can actually get things together because they don't have a lot of ults. The Primal Rage, it's going to delay, but what's it delaying to?
Yeah, self-destruct does come in, free. Hops back in his mech too, should be absolutely fine as now D.Va trying to do what he can, but my God, Bdosin just takes him out in the 1v1 off to the side. Could be a good opportunity now for Kongdoo Panthera to make their way back in, but there are a lot of Kongdoo Uncia members on this point, bunkering down.
So Dance close to the ult, Quartermain already has it, waiting for the sound barrier, which come in soon. There it is.
Yeah, Dragon Blade actually going to come in, but blocked out of the fight mostly. And Free's going to be the one that picks off Rascal, so D.Va unable to get too much done as he leaps himself up. Oh! Able to dash himself back there as well. I thought that was his death, but Kongdoo Uncia going to capitalize. And that is going to be almost a team wipe onto Kongdoo Panthera. Well, he could potentially find some picks, but he's relatively unhindered. Okay, not even going to need the Dragon Blade in order to start something up. Overtime has gone off. Panthera back with some control.
Yeah, it's not going to be an ability for Uncia to have enough members to contest the point. Rascal also able to use that Genji mobility around the backside of the point. Uncia picking up a couple of picks though, and remember, Rascal's not there. It just returns now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Panthera weren't able to get the re-flip onto this point, as that's a couple of kills for Rascal, doing what he can. Birdring just slipping around this point, waiting for the rest of his team to make their way back in, and that's going to be that. Kongdoo Uncia with the first blood drawn on control.
You never know what's going to happen in these battles between sister teams. You wanted to favor Panthera for all their heroics 13 days ago.
Unfortunate, but
Bdosin's actually taken out by, of all things, just a grenade thrown out by Dance.
Grenades are dangerous, Papa Smithy.
That's what we're learning.
Yeah, exactly. So they've been continuing to get some picks, and D.Va finding that the Genji's certainly a much more successful option. The whole front line being eliminated. by the ninja himself. Rascal offers one back, but otherwise Uncia able to get themselves onto this point.
Respawns, I'd imagine, not using it yet. Here it comes.
Yeah, they're not quite able to get onto this point that quickly, but we've got a meter to go, and there's the Dragon Blade. Here are the options. Self-destruct, flying forward to try and buying the space for Uncia. That's going to be that Panthera. Still going to be that same composition last time, so some question marks as there's the engage from Rascal. Yeah, good pick-off onto Dance, so not a lot of support now available. They want to find that Zenyatta as Damon taken down, and there we go. Nicely played here by Panthera so far.
He's getting so much value out of the right clicks there. Twice. And that took out the supports, and that was enough to get the first pick, and they're looking for more.
Yeah, in fact, Kongdoo Panthera looking on a tear at the moment. Already 2 picks coming in as Rascal seems to have figured out how this Doomfist works, especially on Hollywood as he charges up that rocket punch and beats Quartermain to death.
Almost record time here for Kongdoo Panthera.
Yeah, we thought that Uncia had a very good time as well moving forward in our first round, but now they're going to have to try and stall for 3 minutes. They do get themselves back onto this point. Rascal does have the Dragon Blade though, wanting to put the end to this particular round and bring us to that tiebreaker matches. That's down Chungshik though, and this could be a big problem. It's Panthera that's able to get the picks. The pulse bombs are landing on the side of Damon though, as Kongdoo Uncia fighting back for the moment. There is no opportunity to sound barrier. Waka Waka goes down with that available, but Panthera still holding on. But Osun doing some work there with his Ana. Self-destruct just gonna buy some space as Uncia desperately trying to hold on.
Barrier there was pretty insane. Stopped the massive value from the ult. We're still getting this last second fight. Rascal's back as well.
Yeah, Waka Waka actually made it back to the point to get the sound barrier in there. Only 3 members getting benefit as Decay looking to try and clean this one up and get themselves at least the cap. Not sure whether he's going to be able to, as Rascal in a bit of trouble down to very low health. But it seems like Panthera should be able to hold. Hopping around the side, Dance has to deal with a really frustrating Tracer getting aggressive. Rascal, he's going to get discorded and destroyed though, but already both supports have been picked off by Kongdoo Panthera. You've got the ticks. Remember, we only need 1, and it's going to be a Kongdoo Panthera victory, and it's already ticking up. Look at this. It's a whitewash, and Panthera should be able to even this out unless Decay's able to get some crazy heroics onto this point. Oh my goodness, this is so incredibly close. But there it is. Panthera even out this series 1-1 with a victory on Hybrid.
Yeah, Fisher was a star on the Winston on that particular map, on attack, on defense. KDA Winston's not something Fisher kind of straddles the line because of always CC compared to other DPS heroes. A couple of opening picks.
Gonna get the punch onto Freeze, so not able to get any of that charge towards the Graviton Surge. And Kongdoo Panthera, the defense looking like it's starting off well as Rascal's able to get himself all the way around. Nice flanking maneuver. Safely gets himself out. With
strong sightlines there, Atlas, for the healers. So even though he's going in as a squishy hero, between the barriers from that he picks up on hitting abilities and also the healing, was able to stay up so long, still close to full health and looking for another rocket punch.
Yeah, it's going to fall over for a moment though, so getting taken down, it's going to be Helix rockets that finish him off in the end. Going to be Decay, so
anytime during that defense, he's got it available now, so he's going to go aggressive, doesn't even need heals because he can always get out with the ultimate. Speaking of ultimates.
Yeah, he's going to get out with it and get back in as well, as Dance is going to fall down. So much damage. You mentioned about the house on Hollywood. I feel like it works out just as well here. As Rascal charging once again. He's looking so good.
Well, Rascal has beta tested the Doomfist for 1 or 2 maps. We get Rascal, one of the most flexible DPS players, to debut Doomfist for Apex, and so far, so good.
Yeah, in the World Cup games where we saw Lunar Colony being debuted, it was this first point that was relatively easily taken by the attacking side, but has since changed over to a defensible point.
And that's
some teams have figured out.
A lot of teams were, at the start, everyone had the same group understanding of, well, this is just indefensible. On the defense here, the team understands to heal him. He has torn all the attention of the healers, and now we're at overtime, and Uncia look unlikely to get anything as here comes that meteor strike. It's going to go for Quartermain. Yeah,
he's looking for it, but doesn't actually get the damage done to finish him off. Eventually does, though, as the rocket punch is going to beat him back to the death chamber. Extra kills coming in as Primal Rage is invested by Fisher to get everyone off this point. It is still ticking down. They're holding on to this overtime on the side of Uncia, but they're just losing too many bodies, and everyone on Panthera is still here, making their way out. So a low-range composition with Bdosen to try and make up for that as best he can. Decay, he's going to start on this Doomfist as well, using the same composition that Panthera used against them.
It's a very risky comp to run because actually getting to a point without taking significant chip damage on the 250 HP attacking heroes, short range, like you say, is difficult. If they can get into position, though, it's devastating.
Yeah, the very scary thing is if Bdosen can pick up that nano as well to try and pair with either of these heroes, but both of the DPS able to get themselves some picks on the side of Panthera. And 6 versus 4 could be important.
He's already got the ult.
Yeah, builds himself up towards it as Bdosen. He's taking a lot of damage, but doesn't fall down. And Rascal tearing everyone up. An extra one there from Birdring as well off to the side as he finishes off the D.Va. And even Waka Waka gets some revenge. That was quick.
It was something different as well, Atlas, going for the 2 short-range heroes.
Not a lot of support options, and not a lot of ultimates available anymore for Panthera.
I mean, Uncia used so many ults just to get the start. This is their 6th ultimate using the single fight. They get Bdosen, but they need to pick up the push here. They've invested everything.
Yeah, that feels like a mistake with Bdosen just a little bit too far forward, clipped as that self-destruct was flying in. Fisher able to grab a couple of picks as the Winstons are popping off, but feels like Kongdoo Panthera just desperately trying to hold on. There's a baby D.Va there, and she's not exactly a huge body to help with that point as Ding, some seppuku being committed. Gets rid of himself to try and get back to that spawn as quickly as he can.
He might change hero here, given that you're not going to get any value
out of airspace in order to utilize. But in goes Panthera. They're actually looking to stop this high ground option from Uncia. I mean, Rascal's doing a decent job. Yeah, he's just firing. Honestly, fish in a barrel right now. Fisher able to grab the support kill that he was looking for as he just bounces around, getting them out of the way. Overtime has gone off, so Panthera will need to get through the Uncia lineup, but this position's so hard to reinforce, and everyone is dying. Good hold on point B for Kongdoo Panthera, and quickly towards that first point. Some picks though now for Kongdoo Uncia. Free very, very low on his mech though. Might lose that as Ding's going to fall down. The Genji not necessarily doing what he wants. Kongdoo Panthera playing this one out very, very nicely. There's the uppercut. Rascal getting so much damage in.
They're being so precise, Alice. They had no supports alive during all of these rotations. And back on the point, Rascal stays alive, not going in too deep. Still has the ult available as well.
Yeah, it feels like a one-man army on this Doomfist, trying to get the punches, misses the monkey, which is a little bit interesting due to the fact that he's the largest possible option that he had. To fall down once again, another time begging that question as to why Damon is not still on this roster. More picks, Fish are going to be taken down, some good frontline removed, but look at how close this card is. It's about to park on this point and get Kongdoo Panthera their first victory for Season 4. Self-destruct comes down, buys the space, and now it's just Uncia trying to get onto the point if they can. The dash is not going to be enough, and there's the park. There's the victory for Kongdoo Panthera.
And the end result of 3-1 certainly does flatter them a little bit based on how they played on control, but otherwise it was the Kongdoo Panthera that we saw very clearly play in the grand final, back in form. Bdosen in.
일단 제가 시즌 2까지 속해 있던 팀이라 약간 뭔가 이기면 약간 뭔가 좀 더 걱정 같은 것도 컸고 이기긴 했지만 이게 막 이겨서 기쁜 막 그런 경기는 아니었던 것 같아요. 데일리 형은 이제 저희랑 연습을 시작한 지 거의 합을 맞춘 지 이틀밖에 안 됐어가지고 그냥 그 부분은 그냥 쟁탈 때 약간 저희가 체력 관리가 안 되는 부분 때문에 바로 교체를 했었고요. 운시아는 저도 깜짝 놀란 게 운시아도 그렇게 큰 멤버 변화가 있었는데 그 운시아의 포커싱 되게 매섭더라고요. 그래서 그 부분에 좀 깜짝 놀랐고 앞으로도 아마 운시아는 좀 기대해볼 만한 팀인 것 같아요. 앞으로도 좀 더 연습을 하면은 엄청나게 크게 성장을 할 수 있을 것 같아요. 거의 둠피스트 처음 나왔을 때 저희가 스크린 할 때는 거의 모든 맵에서 둠피스트 쓰면서 이 맵은 안 되겠다, 뭐 이 맵은 되겠다 하면서 다 거의 판별을 했었고요. 또 동준이 형은 따로 이제 경쟁전에서 둠피스트를 많이 최근에 엄청 많이 연습을 해서 폼도 많이 올리고 처음에 저희는 스크림에서 거의 둠피스트를 엄청 많이 썼던 것 같아요. 둠피스트의 장점이라고 하면은 뜬금없이 죽는 거죠. 아무래도 힐러들이 뭐 갑자기 뭐 우클릭에 한 번에 죽는다든지 약간 그런 거에 보면 동준이 형이 아마 현재까지는 둠피스트를 가장 잘 다루기 때문에 그 점이 저에게 유리하다고 생각해서 이번에 경기에서 뽑았던 것 같습니다. 이상하게 오히려 막 팀에서 히트 스캔을 담당하신 분들보다 뭐 예를 들어 겐지 뭐 이런 거 많이 담당하셨던 분들이 둠피스트를 굉장히 잘하더라고요. 약간 뭐 질풍찬, 뭐 겐지로 따지면 질풍찬각이 뭐 우클릭이랑 뭐 비슷하다라든지 뭐 그런 것 때문에 히트 스캔 유저들보다는 오히려 투사체 겐지 같은 뭐 좀 빠르고 뭐 그런 영웅들 다루는 선수들이 잘하는 것 같아요. 저도 뭐 둠피스트 많이 해봤지만 저는 아직 둠피스트에 소질이 없는 것 같아서 감히 뭐 동준이 형, 라스칼 선수의 자리를 탐내지는 못할 것 같고요. 뭐 어떻게 왜 투사체 딜러들이 왜 잘하는지는 저도 잘 모르겠어요. 저희가 사실 메인 탱커인 피셔 형을 그러니까 윈스턴을 빼고 둠피스트, D.Va, 뭐 그 딜러 둘 이렇게 해서 그런 조합도 많이 해봤는데 나쁘지는 않았던 것 같아요. 그만큼 아무래도 둠피스트가 이제 스킬로 상대방을 때리면 실드가 차기 때문에 어느 정도 탱킹도 되고 약간 어그로성이 좀 크기 때문에 약간 그 점 이용해서 뭐 메인탱에 둠피 자리 넣기도 하고 하는데 저희는 그 라스칼 형이 둠피에 엄청 자신 있어 해서 이번에 딜러 둠피로 나왔던 것 같아요. 저는 둘 다 뭐 좋게 봐요. 탱커나 뭐 둠피 딜러 자리는. 아마 7세트 때 졌었던 건 아무래도 저희가 좀만 더 노력해서 연습했으면은 저희가 이겼을 거라고 생각해서 이번에 더 그런 후회 남지 않도록 이번 시즌 꼭 우승할 수 있도록 모두 다 같이 연습 열심히 해서 이번에는 꼭 콩두 판테라가 트로피를 들 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 아마 이번에는 그래도 뭐 루나틱 팀의 힐러 류재홍 선수가 약간 만약 제가 구단주라면 류재홍 선수가 좀 많이 탐날 것 같네요. 뭐 기본적으로 류재홍 선수가 아나나 뭐 그런 것만 아나 제냐타만 잘하는 게 아니라 뭐 딜러 뭐 솔저나 뭐 맥크리 뭐 겐지도 뭐 다 다재다능하게 되게 에임도 좋고 해서 잘하거든요. 그래서 좀 뭐 나중에 메타가 어떻게 될지 모르겠지만 뭐 픽을 좀 저희 팀만의 스타일대로 참신한 픽을 이제 할 수 있을 것 같아서 유재영 선수랑 함께 하고 싶어요.